What is going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. A big reason that I'm creating this YouTube channel is to document the processes that I'm in for myself, and hopefully, if other people come across this can help them in their process as well. I'm 32 years old right now. I am not in a really bad place in my life or anything like that, but I'm also not where I expected to be by this age, which isn't a bad thing. It's just a growing process and a learning process during that. This channel is going to be more of an all-encompassing thing where I speak about health and fitness, financial health, spiritual health, and mental health. I've dealt with and struggled with these things for many years of my life, and this year I wanted to actively take it seriously so I can move better and become a better man, not just for myself, but for the people I love and I care about. So that is the purpose of this channel. I'm going to talk a little bit about each kind of thing that I'll be making videos about later, just going more in depth, but this is just more of a intro and a lightly touch on these subjects. So as far as physical health, I've never truly been like at a peak health level where I'm like 8% body fat or anything like that. I was active when I was younger. I like to play sports, all that stuff. But I always had a little bit of weight on me, and I don't think that's a bad thing either. But I've always fluctuated heavily with weight. So when it comes to the scale, there's been times I think the heaviest I've been is like 280 something a few years back, and I'm only like 5'10", 5'11". So that is not a good look, and nor is that good for my health. But I've gone from that to dropping 60, 70 pounds within 3 months to then gaining it back, and then just back and forth cycle of this weight loss and weight gain. So this year I started taking it more seriously. So in February of this year, I ended up, before I started this health journey and fitness journey, I got a DEXA scan done just to see where my baseline was at before anything else. I'll create a video later going more into the health and fitness aspect with the DEXA scan and showing you my results and all the information and data that's on there and how it helped me get to where I am now, which is not a bad place. I'm pushing the needle and I'm taking working out seriously. I've never been a person to like be like, oh, I love going to the gym or anything like that, but now it's slowly becoming more a part of my daily routine, my daily schedule, just so I can live a healthier life. When it comes to mental health, I'm not going to say I've always struggled with it, but when I was younger, I used to deal with depression, anxiety. There was seasons of my life where I was heavily dependent on alcohol consumption just to kind of get through a day or deal with whatever depression and anxiety that I was dealing with. I don't really drink anymore, but that was something that happened naturally as time passed. But it was something that we kind of get into this rut and we get into this routine, and sometimes it just doesn't feel the best. So that's another part of why I wanted to create a separate section for that as well. I did therapy for about 6, 7 months of last year, and it was helpful. It was a good tool. I learned a few things that are still helpful to me. So hopefully I'm able to share and just document that process as my mental health progresses and becomes better as well. My spiritual life, I am a Christian, so I grew up in the church since I was little. I left the church for a long time, and now I find myself back at the church, which is great for me. I love it. It has been a interesting growth journey, to say the least, and it has helped me out in more ways than I can imagine. So that will probably be in a few videos, just me talking about how reading the Bible and certain lessons that I've learned through scripture, through going to church and being in community has helped me and just pushed me to become better. And the last aspect of this would be the financial health. So in no way am I like an incredibly financially stable person. I am not a millionaire. I don't own, 15 cars or anything like that, but I'm just a normal person, and I've never been great with saving. I've had a bad spending problem since I was younger, and I just kind of broke that cycle last year and just been strictly focusing on killing off debt and taking care of my financial responsibilities. And the financial portion of this will be, I'm going to be trying different things. So I don't know what's going to work. I don't know what's going to fail, or if I'm going to lose money in the process, but I'm going to document the process to see if there is a way for me to kind of just get to these places. And if it helps other people, then that's all the more better. That's the way I just see it. I've always had this philosophy in life where if I'm able to just help one person, then I can genuinely be happy and I can rest easy. Because even that one person would mean the world to me to be able to help somebody. So that's just the place that I'm at with everything, and that's the purpose of this channel. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and if anybody is watching, I hope you see the growth and I hope you're able to take something from it.